All right, 8:22 is the time right now, and for today's Health Matters report, we're joined by Dr. Rika with Eldorado Hills Dental Wellness, and we're talking about the importance of going to dental professionals for any work that is getting done. There's been a recent uptick on social media of people that have not been going to dental professionals and the consequences that follow from that. So, Dr. Rika, tell me a little bit about what you've seen.
Oh, sure. I think some of the most popular going around is something as little invasive as like tooth gems, and then of course something very invasive and concerning like getting a whole mouth of veneers or even several veneers done from a salon. Very surprised to see that it wasn't done by a dentist. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And veneers, there's a lot of steps that go into that over several months oftentimes. Yes. So why is it so important to go to somebody that's licensed to do that kind of work specifically?
So for people who don't know, veneers are basically like half caps or crowns that are put on the teeth. It has a huge impact aesthetically. I mean, you can get your whole face changed, and you know, they say if you want a celebrity impact, get veneers done. And the reason it's so important to get it done by a licensed professional is because there's so much that goes into the tooth. Like, do you have a cavity? Do you have gum disease? Do you have an infection on that tooth? And so if you don't get that checked out by a licensed professional, and it's the licensed professionals who have access to x-rays, who have the knowledge and, you know, just experience to determine all of that very quickly and thoroughly. So if you don't do that and you go to someone who doesn't know and they just, you know, plop something on your teeth, then, you know, you're running into serious infection, serious discomfort. And I tell my patients all the time, like, you have one set of teeth, like, let's take care of these. And what concerns me so much is you see young folks getting full mouth veneers, teeth grinded down, who are getting them done. And so, you know, it concerns me what's going to happen 10 years down the line or even 5 years down the line.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And again, you know, I've seen a lot of examples of that on social media myself, unfortunately, of the after effects of not going to somebody that's licensed. Now, if somebody does want to get veneers, you know, they don't necessarily have to jump right to that. You were telling me that there's actually a lot of other types of services that they can seek out with a licensed professional first.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of times people don't realize that a little bit of whitening and tooth movement can do impact, like a huge impact on their teeth. And I've had several patients who came in with the idea of a veneer consultation, looked at them, and I said, you know what, we turn a little of these few teeth, we do whitening, we get your teeth in a really nice place, and then why don't we look at, do you still want veneers after that? Some of them even need a little bit of gum contouring, which we can do. And so the nice thing is, the whole idea is, you know, that we have in science is least invasive as possible, whether it's medical surgery, whether it's dental work on your teeth. So as least invasive as possible, how can we keep your natural teeth structure and still make it look very beautiful?
Absolutely. And Dr. Rika, tell me briefly about, you were telling me that there's been some really great innovations recently with the technology you can use.
Yeah, absolutely. So in my office, we have something called Cilia CO2 laser. We can do fillings without shots, believe it or not. And so it partially numbs the tooth. And so I've been doing a lot of fillings without anesthesia, without getting numb. Yeah.
Very interesting stuff. I know a lot of people, the needles are what deter them from the dentist offices.
Yes.
But Dr. Rika, thank you so much for coming in. Again, that's Eldorado Hills Dental Wellness for anything you might need. But thank you again so much for coming in. Alrighty.